What's up, guys? This is Higgins with Legal Automations. I'm on a quest to try out every filament in every color, and on today's episode we're taking a deep dive into Overture's PETG in white. One of the things I'm not a huge fan of with Overture is the fact that it does require, because of the way they have their stickers, you to cut into it. Do like the fact, though, that it comes with a cardboard spool as well as these mylar bags that are particularly useful if you're just starting out in the hobby and don't have a good storage system to keep out moisture and UV light. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this opened, and I can show you what the what Overture's white filament in PETG looks like as I struggle with this mylar bag, which does sometimes happen. Let's go ahead and get that all opened together. And yeah, this is the white color. One of the things I am, like I said, a fan of is the fact that it does have this cardboard spool. I do like the look of their newer spools, that kind of thing where it has that vibrant outer kind of thing. It distinguishes itself from other brands that use cardboard spools. Anyway, as you know, here at Legal Automations, we always dry our filament, so I went ahead and put that into the filament dryer for at least 6 hours. And we got the benchy printed up, or started in the slicer. So, as you know, we always start out by printing a generic benchy in generic settings. And this one should take a little over an hour. Right at an hour. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and along with the other test prints, and I'll show you the results. Alright, so here are the results of all the test prints that we did. First off, we have the generic benchy. This one was, like I said, printed in generic settings. Overall, I'd say it looks pretty good. No real major issues. A couple of minor things like overhangs, but overall, I'd say very good for generic settings. So anyway, next up we have the dimensional cube, and this one is printed 40 by 40 by 40 millimeters cubed in spiral Voss mode. No real issues there, came out well. Color looks great, no real particular issues with anything like that. Next up we have the temperature tower, and for this one prints slightly hotter than most PETGs at 245 degrees Celsius, but overall I'd say pretty good. Again, you want to do that because you will get some globbing and stringing if you do a different temperature, too hot or too cold. Next up, the retraction test. This one turned out very well. No real stringing on the retraction test at all. But overall, say pretty good. Nothing really to write home about there. The max volumetric speed test. This one, let's see. I have it at 28 millimeters cubed per second. So no real major issues there, even at printing at very high speeds. Overhang test performed beautifully. No real issues. I would say that as you get closer to 70 and 80, I would probably enable supports, just as a precaution, especially if you're doing anything with finer details or anything like that. So just be on the lookout for that as you get closer. So we got those settings dialed in, and we reprinted a benchy. Again, this turned out beautifully. It really wasn't that much that I needed to change in the generic settings. So yeah, that one worked out well. Over at Amazon, though, you can pick this up for less than $15. At time of filming, it was $14.39 USD. Links in the description, all that good stuff. But yeah, this is something where it's a very cheap price for PETG, and definitely can be kind of like your go-to for everyday prints that you just don't necessarily need color or anything like that. So my overall thoughts on this one is that it's very good for the price. It's very good quality filament. I haven't really had that many issues with Overture PETG overall. This one was recommended to me by one of the subscribers, so appreciate that. Anyway, this has been Overture's PETG in white. If you like this type of content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.